What's up, everyone? I've got the camera in my hand for the first time in a while. Missing Brett, but this one's personal, and I wanted to throw it back to old times, vlog style, just for you all, those that have been around for 10 years plus on my YouTube channel, and to thank you endlessly for your support as I've got an announcement to share with you. It's very personal, but today I'm announcing my retirement from professional lacrosse on the field. And I'm doing it here on this field right here, where I've spent the last 3 years since helping launch the PLL practice. A lot of long hours on this field. It looks a lot better than when I was last on it a couple of months ago, but it's in these moments where we've shared with you on my YouTube channel, to major milestones, Rabil's Kitchen, podcast, all over the world, and I'm endlessly grateful for each of you. So I wanted to take just a minute to share that with you here, and I have a few other things to share, but yeah, the time has come. My body's worn down, my head's still in it, but the moment to build the PLL and accelerate lacrosse in a number of unique ways, I think, is what's brought me here. And the game's in a really good place. I'm gonna miss all of you all at games and playing in front of you, but I'm still gonna have my stick in my hand. And we'll talk more about that. All right, I set this up for a couple of reasons. One, I know that while I'm retiring from competing during PLL games, I'm still gonna be playing the game. I love the game. I like to shoot on net. I like to introduce people to the sport, and I like to do trick shots, so this thing isn't going anywhere. But second, and more importantly, as part of this announcement, I'm rolling out a new major, what I'm calling global endeavor, called Goals for Greatness, where I'm pledging, starting next year, to donate and resource 2 goals in all 50 states next year and in years to come. When I grew up, I had access to Parks and Recs, Montgomery Village, Maryland. And what they had, just like this facility, are basketball nets, baseball diamonds, and tennis courts. Our sport has done an amazing job of getting sticks in hands all over the country and now over the world as we chart our way to the Olympics. But there are only so many basketball players that can grow in their sport dribbling the ball. You need a basketball net to shoot on. And for me, I always wanted lacrosse nets to shoot on. They're hard to find. So I want to launch this initiative to make sure there are lacrosse goals in all 50 states, and that will continue to grow year over year, so more people with sticks can take their sticks and those balls and shoot those balls on net. Super important. And the other big impact you get is how many times in your neighborhood are you driving down the street and you see basketball courts, you see tennis nets, you see baseball diamonds, soccer goals. And what that tells you, whether you know it or not, is that that sport is national, that sport is global, that sport is played by so many people, it's accessible, it's diverse. And when I see more lacrosse goals around the country and around the world, I'm gonna have that same feeling, and hopefully more people who don't know about lacrosse will see a goal and say, damn, I gotta try that thing. And that's what Goals for Greatness is about. And I'm super excited about doing that as part of my give back to the game that's given me so much. I will say that the goals that we leave on fields like these are gonna be in better condition than that. But to be fair, this was after a lot of shooting sessions, so brand new goals, I will add that. And the last thing I'll say to you all again is thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this from the very beginning of my professional career when I first launched a YouTube channel. But remember, the work never stopped. It's been 24 years of playing this game. So many teammates, coaches, strength and conditioning coach, medical staff, which I had a lot more medical team support and participation in the last half of my career. But everyone that's been along the way, friends, family, You've played such a huge part, and I wouldn't be here without you. And you're going to continue to play a huge part. And hopefully I can turn around and give back to the next young player who's going to play in the PLL and is going to play in the Olympics. And the last thing I'd like to share is more advice. I get asked a question, what does it take? Or how can my shot get faster, or dodge better, or become a better lacrosse player? And the thing that's both beautiful about sports, it's also really challenging, is that there is no secret sauce. There's no shortcut. It is super linear. And it's not just practice every day. It's every week, it's every season, it's every year, and for me it's been decades. So the work is long. And if you don't want to commit to that work, that's totally cool. And lacrosse will be fun and will be there for you. If you want to play in the PLL and you want to commit to that work, then this can be you. And I hope it's you. And I'll be there to support you and hopefully be there running the league that you're playing in. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.